The Department of Defense now says the U.S. is at war with ISIS. I'm Miranda. This story tops your Newsmax Now update. Rear Admiral John Kirby's comments come just one day after Secretary of State John Kerry insisted the Obama administration's plan to combat ISIS was simply a, quote, counterterrorism operation. Kirby also says the U.S. cannot defeat ISIS through military action alone.
There's not going to be a U.S. military solution here. That we've got to have willing partners on the ground, politically and militarily, in Iraq and eventually in Syria. But make no mistake, we know we are at war with ISIL in the same way we are at war and continue to be at war with al-Qaeda and its affiliates.
In the meantime, the Obama administration continues its efforts to try and build a broad international coalition to fight ISIS, but several key allies have yet to sign on. That's why Secretary of State John Kerry is in Turkey today. Turkish officials declined to allow its air bases to be used for U.S.-led airstrikes against Islamic radicals in the Middle East. Back here in the U.S., President Obama's newly announced plan isn't sitting too well with some Republican lawmakers. Many, including House Speaker John Boehner, have criticized the president for not having a more detailed plan to destroy the Islamic State.
An F-16 is not a strategy. And airstrikes alone will not accomplish what we're trying to accomplish.
President Obama's strategy relies heavily on expanded airstrikes in Iraq and now Syria, but Obama insists combat troops will not be on the ground in either country. Boehner said at a news conference yesterday, somebody's boots have to be on the ground. Well, today marks the 20th anniversary of President Bill Clinton's AmeriCorps National Volunteer Service Program. Earlier today, former President Bill Clinton addressed hundreds of new participants at the White House. Clinton says he's extremely grateful to have had the opportunity to start AmeriCorps.
This is no time to be pessimistic about America's future. Look at you. Look at the rainbow is the secret of our future.
AmeriCorps says its members have spent more than 1 billion hours helping others. President Obama and the First Lady surprised kids at a Washington, D.C. charter school. The first couple were helping fill backpacks for homeless children when a sixth grader elicited laughs from the president. Take a listen.
There you go.
President?
Yes.
When I first heard that somebody special was coming,
Yeah, you thought
I
it was.
really wanted it to be Beyonce.
I understand.
Very understanding guy. I'm Miranda, and that was your latest Newsmax Now update. Back to the Steve Malzberg Show.